Think about how often as a beginner you encounter a bug and you have no idea on how to solve it. And you just wish there was an amazing senior developer that can help you with that bug. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use Google's AI Studio, which is powered by Gemini, as your senior developer. Basically, we're going to see how it can analyze code in real time and help me or help you with whatever problem you're having. So with that said, let's jump right into it. So here you have the code. So here we have the code. This is a podcast app. Basically, the podcast app here is a screen. It displays podcasts, a list of items. So basically just displaying a podcast in a flat list. And then you have your normal things. That's your artist name, the artwork as well, and also some other information. So everything is here, like for example, the genre. So this is how it looks. Currently, this is how it looks. So you can see here, this is just like a podcast, and you can see that you have the artist and then you have the metadata. So if you are looking for the code to this app here, it's currently running on web, iOS, and Android. So it's in the description if you want the code. So what we're going to do right here is that we're going to introduce an intentional bug. Basically, we're going to add a bug into this code, and then we're going to hopefully get AI to solve that bug or let us know where the bug is. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to, let's go to the podcast image. I'm going to put that 0 for the height and 0 for the width. This is something that could happen by mistake, and as a beginner or even an intermediate developer, you won't see where that bug got introduced, and you might have to get a colleague to help you look for this issue right here. So let's see how the code looks now. So if I'm just gonna refresh. I'm going to refresh. Okay, so let's have a look now. So we can see that we can't see the image on any of the screens. So I'm just gonna go back to the code. So what else I'm gonna do now is that I'm gonna move this to the side, and then we're gonna go to AI Studio. So here is Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio is a tool whereby you can play around with Google technologies, but mostly Gemini, and you can play and do different things, basically generate images and do all kind of nice stuff. But what we currently interested in is this functionality to share your screen. So I'm just gonna press on share my screen. Then I'm gonna select the Jupyter, which is the name of the app, and that's my IDE. So what you can see is that here, what it's doing is that it's sharing my screen. I'm just gonna close that for now. So basically, what's gonna happen now is that I'm gonna ask it to analyze the code and then give me whatever issue I have. So I'm just gonna restart the stream. If it's your first time, it's gonna probably ask you to give it some permissions. But for me, it's not the first time. So I'm just gonna press on share. Hi, Gemini.
Hi there. What can I help you with?
So currently I'm sharing the screen of my IDE. I have the podcast app, which is done using React Native. Currently, I can't see the image or the artwork of the artist. I'm just going to show you the code. I'm just going to scroll by. Can you help me solve this bug?
Okay, so you have a podcast app built with React Native, and you're having trouble displaying the artwork images and would like help debugging. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I see you are using an image component with a source that comes from item.artwork URL 600. Could you verify that this URL is actually valid and accessible?
Yes, I can confirm that it's valid. I tested this on Postman and I can see the responses are coming in with the image URL.
Okay, since you've confirmed the URL is valid, let's try to debug this further. I noticed that you are using a resize mode prop with the value cover on the image component. Have you tried using other options like contain or stretch to see if that makes a difference?
That won't make a difference. I've tried it.
Okay, it seems you have already tried other resize modes. Could you tell me if the image style has any dimensions specified?
Okay, I'm just gonna scroll to the image sections, the styles. Let me know what you think.
Okay, I see you are scrolling through the styles. It seems like the podcast image style is the one applied to the image component. I noticed that there is no width or height specified for the image. Can you confirm whether this is the case?
Oh, that is actually the bug. Thank you for spotting the bug.
You're welcome. It looks like adding a width and height to the podcast image style will resolve the issue. Do you have any other questions or need further assistance with this?
No, I have no other questions. Thank you. Bye. So what just happened right here is that now that it has spotted that the issue was the styles, I've corrected the styles. For example, I've added here 100 for the height. Then that means then we can just have a look at the code and you can see that the styles are back on all of my platforms, web, iOS, and Android. So having Gemini was actually a big help because it helped me apply the fix to this problem, which I'm having in the app. And as you can imagine, you can have even harder problems, maybe styling or maybe the logic, and Gemini can help you through that process. So this shows how you can work hand in hand with AI to solve problems. This can be either in React Native, the app logic, or any other platform. This won't replace senior developers, I'm pretty sure of that. But what I know is that it can help you move way faster. If you learned a thing or two in this video, give it a like, subscribe, and if you have any thoughts on it, please, I'd like to hear your comments below. And like I said, if you're looking for the code to this podcast app, just go to the link in the description. You'll get the link to the code. Thank you. Have a great one.